mother in Suffolk is suing the Suffolk Public School Board. This after she says her 10-year-old son was assaulted by another student on a public school bus. Madison Schlegel is live in the studio. So, Madison, what have you learned about this lawsuit?
Janet, the Suffolk Public School Board isn't the only entity under fire in this lawsuit. The lawsuit also names the driver of the Macben Elementary bus route for failing to care for the 10-year-old after the assault. On September 24th, Elizabeth Fagan says her 10-year-old son came home from the bus stop visibly hurt, saying an 11-year-old on his bus route beat him up.
I'm trying to figure out how something this severe has happened, and I've not been contacted or made aware.
She immediately took her son to the hospital, where doctors found her son's neck and back were both fractured in the assault. Tim Anderson, Fagan's attorney, says it seems like the division is sweeping the issue under the rug because of their refusal to talk about the incident.
Situations like what happened on this bus are not uncommon. And so they don't want the statistics. They don't want the publicity. They don't want anybody to know. They just want to keep moving it along.
Anderson says it was the bus driver's responsibility to make sure the child was okay.
The bus should have pulled over. 911 should have been called. Nobody should have moved. And he should have been taken off by stretcher by an ambulance.
In a copy of the court filing from Anderson, the lawsuit seeks $5 million in damages and compensation. Anderson says $5 million only skims the surface of what this 10-year-old child is owed.
$5 million is probably not enough, quite frankly. How much is each minute worth of being in that kind of pain, sitting on a bus with a broken back and then having to walk off the bus?
Elizabeth Fagan says she hopes the schools are able to provide more support for bus drivers.
You can't do everything. You're watching the road, you're watching the traffic, you're watching the kids. I mean, you're dealing with so many things at one time, and then something like this happens and it's life-changing.
We've also reached out to Suffolk Public Schools about the assault, and they say that they're aware of the situation, but when it comes to the lawsuit, Suffolk Public Schools hasn't commented on it. Madison Schlegel, 13 News Now.
And the Suffolk Police Department has told us the 11-year-old student accused of the assault will be facing charges, though they have not been filed yet.